The all-new Kia EV9 will fill a spot that desperately needs filling. The all-electric, three-row, mass appeal SUV that has somehow not yet arrived. Sure, there are electric three rows from Tesla, Mercedes, and Rivian, but one that regular buyers with regular checkbooks would be interested in. This will be the first. And it looks fantastic. Kia's doing that slow burn thing where it doesn't reveal its whole hand at once, so we'll have to wait a bit longer to find out how much the EV9 will cost and its power and range figures. But a recent and exclusive first look at the vehicle in Seoul yielded insight into exactly which aspects of the stunning EV9 concept from 2021 will make it to production. Kia spokespeople would like us to tell you what you're seeing today isn't quite the production version just yet, but it's very, very close. The EV9 concept that wowed audiences in November 2021 did it via its overwhelming presence, triangle-shaped wheels, and rear-hinged coach doors. To set expectations right off the bat, the coach doors will not make it to production. Sorry. However, Kia-led production car designer Teckkoun Kim says the company's R&D and engineering departments are working on such doors in hopes they might become reality for some future vehicle. But did everything else from the concept make it? Pretty much. To start, the front fascia is still somehow recognizably Kia despite lacking a traditional grille. There are still hints of the now familiar tiger nose front. But here Kim called it a tiger mask. Chiseled into either side of the EV9's face are S-shaped constellations of headlights along with a visually interesting series of three-dimensional, square-shaped lighting elements arranged in a pattern. The entire lighting layout apparently changes depending on trim. In profile, however, the EV9 is the most commanding. Riding on a stretched version of Hyundai Motor Group's EGMP dedicated EV platform, the EV9 is upright, boxy, and imposing. Its low beltline, precise edges, and clean lines draw the eye. Adding to the restraint and tidiness of the design are the blacked-out pillars that give the side windows and front windshield a wraparound look. A 20-inch version of the triangle-shaped wheels seen on the concept will be available. They'll be the smaller option, though, as the top choice will be the 21-inch pieces seen here. Around that, the constellation-shaped lighting theme continues with vertically oriented taillights and 3D elements that beg you to lean in and examine them more closely. There's a lot of Cadillac Escalade and Volvo XC90 going on here, and that's no bad thing. To give you a sense of its size, the EV9 is a bit longer and wider than the Kia Telluride. It's certainly large to behold in person, but the design is likely to age gracefully thanks to a gratuitous use of straight lines and right angles. Kim said he and his team didn't want to create the typical, tough, SUV that's become so prevalent today. Instead, it's been penned to project more softness, well, as much as something the size of a small building can, anyway.